Felt a little bit inspired to make a video blog. I have no idea what about, but here I am sitting in front of the camera. I got my new backdrop behind me, Cosmic Blaster, taking me forward. It's got my back there, holding my vision down. And what is that vision? Maybe that's where we should start. It's been a big year. I'm sure it has been for all of you, but man, oh man, the growth, the connections, the relationships, the ceremonies, the accelerated pace of inhabiting myself. I don't know if that relates for all you out there, but certainly this idea of inhabiting more of myself has come to the fore. And a lot of my journey in the last couple months, it's really come down to a new realization of believing in myself. And I'm sure lots of us can relate to this, but I felt like, I was believing in myself, and then having these process kind of just unfold over the summer with little bits and bobs coming up. Just sifting through the surface, just allowing kind of different frustrating energies and feeling, out of sync or not sure what direction to take, all that. And just allowing that to bubble to the surface. And what I realized as I followed the clue trail of breadcrumbs, I just realized that I had sort of was keeping a part of myself hidden, or I just put it to the side. And I think what it comes down to for me is believing in why I'm here and the purpose behind not only my day-to-day presence, my shamanic self, but most importantly, my vehicle for putting that all together, which is my music. And it's just been a huge realization that that's what I'm here to do. And there was some piece about finally internalizing that belief in myself, so there wasn't any more threads looking outward for that how would you put it, for that perspective of whether I was or wasn't. I mean, how could it tell me anyway? But it came clear inner first, and what I've been feeling is that's creating a huge wave of opportunity, excitement, sustained continuity of action, and hard to describe, but just beautiful, just beautiful synchronicities and relationships unfolding. And I realized there's a beautiful community around me, and a big part of this community, we engage in very intimate ways in terms of our own process, our relationship processes, our growth and evolution, and we face that stuff really head on. And there's been more and more people coming to me looking for guidance, or maybe not even looking for guidance, but just opening themselves to a conversation. And what I realize is that's certainly the purpose behind my music, is to create unity, open up consciousness, raise awareness, bring people back to a remembrance of who they are and why they're here. And that's reflective of my own personal journey. So sharing that in an authentic way through the music only makes total sense. How could I do anything else? That's what I dedicated my life to so far. So this piece of brothers, sisters coming to me, and there's an opportunity, I think, to just share ourselves authentically with each other. And for me, there's just an invite to, if you're needing to connect or feeling like connecting with me would, give you something, an insight, a hug, virtual hug, whatever it might be. Reach out. I really mean that. And it's one of my strong gifts is seeing others for who they are, being able to reflect that back. And I always learn so much in the process, and it becomes a great gift for me as well. So that being said, I also just want to say thank you to all those who have created that dynamic and opened up channels of synchrodestiny that are just unbelievable and unable to really be grasped by this third dimensional mind. I mean, you can see bits and pieces, but we have no idea sometimes how these threads spread around into all the different dynamics and relationships in our lives, and how that carries over and ripples out and circles out. This, in my mind and heart, is a huge portal into the new paradigm. And that's so much what it's about, transparency and being real and vulnerable and authentic. And in that we have just a natural place of responsibility and empowerment and honoring of each other and loving of ourselves. And this is just so needed right now. I mean, look around. You know it's needed in your lives, in your hearts, in your families, in your friends, in your tribes. It's like it's time to just do it every day. Create the containers for your love to be received. Whatever you need to do. But don't sit around and wait for the next workshop before you decide to open your heart or say what you need to say, or wait for your partner to tell you they're leaving before you get your act together and say your truth. Find a way. Be courageous. Start that snowball rolling, because it'll take over your life in a way that is just magnificent, beautiful, and empowered. And I'm fully behind you every step of the way. I know we all are just so ready for the old to fall away, and if that's where you're at, then allow it to fall away in your own life. Take the steps forward that will create new patterns, create new love and blessings and joy, and go for it. The big thing on my mind right now is, as I said, getting my music heard and received by all those who could use it to bless their lives, for their healing, for their journey, for all that stuff. And so our tribe on Gabriel Island is putting together I'll call it for now, a performance, a musical journey with performance art and magic on December 21st, winter solstice 2012. And we all know that that's a huge portal. And I thought, man, I don't want to run off to the pyramids and look outside myself. It's like, what do I want to do right now is create that in my community, with my community, for my community, to radiate out as a statement of just who I am, my love and intention, and who we all are as a tribe, and creative geniuses and beautiful hearts and shamans. It's So if you're feeling called to be a part of that, to show up for that, it would be an honor to have you. I'm going to leave it at that. This video blog idea seemed like a good one. I hope you enjoy this. Let me know if you'd like to hear more of these sort of little monologues. Yeah, my heart's with you all. Deep love and respect for all that you're doing in your lives to be yourselves. So that's what it's all about. Blessings.